So you want to know how to learn Android app development. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can go from where you are to become a master at Android development. Also, if you stay till the end of this video, I'm going to give you an amazing resource that you could use that's going to help you with your journey to become an Android developer. Hi, Humans here, and I've been involved with over 600 Android and iOS apps in the past 7 years. I've tried every strategy under the sun to build and publish apps, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can become an Android developer in a way that you could master the skill and you could use it later on, maybe for a job, or maybe you want to just build apps for yourself, or maybe you just enjoy writing code and creating apps. Before we get started, you can check out the description for the secret links to bonuses and some hand-picked resources, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy a lot. Okay, now let's talk about how we go about the entire process. Let's imagine that this person here is you and you want to become an Android developer. Of course, that's why you're watching this video, right? Now, the first skill that you need to learn is programming. And you need to know one of these programming languages, either Java or Kotlin. These are the two programming languages that you could build apps for Android natively. So you could either start out learning these programming languages on their own, or I'm going to introduce you to a resource that's going to teach you one of these programming languages through actual projects that you could do for Android. So it's a really cool way and it's a very fun way to learn one of these languages. And if you haven't done anything with programming before, it's super fun and it's super easy. If you're interested in it, then I highly recommend you to learn these because they're going to be very useful to you. By the way, if you have an app idea and if you want to build an app based on your idea and you're not really interested in programming, you're just interested in app development because you have an app idea, then I have another video which is going to walk you through the best strategy to build the app. For those of you who have an app idea, learning Android or iOS development is not the best strategy. I highly recommend you to go to the description, find that video, or check out the YouTube cards because I'm going to also put the link in the YouTube cards up in the right hand corner. So check out that video because if you have an app idea, there are better and easier strategies and cheaper strategies to go about building your app. But if you like Android development, if you want to become an Android developer, maybe you enjoy it, maybe you want to get a job, or maybe you just want to develop a high-paying skill, then keep watching this video. After you learn the programming language, then you need to master another skill, and that is the Android SDK, the Android Software Development Kit. This kit includes all the tools and resources you need to build the apps for Android. This includes the development environment, which is Android Studio. It includes all the virtual devices that you can test your code on and all the components necessary to build your app. So for now, just keep in mind that these two skills are the only tools that you need. Now, to learn these skills, there's a strategy that's going to help you a lot to learn Android real quick and easily. And the strategy is very simple. Actually, I've learned this strategy after working with a lot of people who wanted to become an Android developer and watching them progress through the journey. And the way it works is very simple. All you need to do is just to pick a test project. This needs to be a very simple project. Maybe you want to build an app to show content to the users, and it needs to be something that you enjoy working on. So think of an app that is simple and easy. Maybe it's a simple calculator. And by the way, the project that you pick, you need to completely understand how it's going to work. So the functionality of it needs to be something that you understand. Don't go after ideas that are too complicated or you're not sure how you're going to pull it off. But pick a test project. It's super important. And pick a project that's going to be simple and fun. And when you have this project in mind, then the next step would be to pick an integrated course. And this is a very, very important part of the process. I know a lot of people, they just want to get stuff for free. They come to YouTube or they go to other websites and they just try to piece something together and learn the skill that way. That's not going to work for you. Don't go to YouTube, don't go to internet. Pick one instructor, you guys. Very important. It's important to get used to one instructor and follow that instructor throughout the journey, because there are a lot of things that you need to put together. And usually what happens when you use the free online resources is that you're going to have knowledge gap. There are going to be gaps in your knowledge which are going to surface when you start working on a real project, and you're going to be stuck and you're going to be demotivated. So pick one instructor. I'm going to give you a good instructor to follow in a second. And of course, pick a course that has sample projects. So there are multiple projects, you learn through example. That's a very, very important one. And you need to keep practicing. And this is by far is the most important part of the process. You need to spend at least 2 hours a day. Less than that, you're gonna forget whatever you've been learning, and you're not gonna be progressing fast enough to get to the results you want. So stick to the course, pick a course, and that would be it. Again, go to the description or go to the YouTube cards above in the right hand corner, as you can see. And I have picked a course which has worked really, really well. You could see that it has a lot of reviews. A lot of people that I know personally have gone through this course, and it does magic. It includes all the things that I talked about. It includes sample projects. It includes all the different parts of Android. Unfortunately, a lot of courses out there, they don't cover all the different parts. For example, if you want to use GPS, if you want to use databases, if you want to talk to a server, all these things, this particular course that I have picked for you, it includes everything. So if you want to start out with a course that's going to teach you everything, this one is the best one. It's super cheap to get into. And by the way, you will have support. So if you're stuck with something, you can ask a question, you get it sorted, and you can move on. And again, picking the right course is important. The one in the YouTube cards or in the description is gonna help you a lot, and it has everything included that I talked about. And of course, after you go through it and implement your test project along the program, then congratulations, you are an Android developer. You've learned the skill, and whatever project you pick, whatever job you take, you can get it done, you can get paid for it, or you can build your own app ideas and maybe even just having fun writing code. So it's a super skill for sure. It's a very valuable skill that is highly on demand, and it's something that you definitely need to master. Now, go in the comments, let me know what have you tried, why do you want to learn Android development. I usually go through the comments and answer to every single one of them. If your situation is different than what I explained, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what do you think, what have you tried, what are you going to try, and I do my best to get back to you and reply to every single comment. So go to the comments. You will also see other people like yourself that you can learn from and discuss ideas with. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to access all the resources explained in this video, click the secret link button here, and don't forget to subscribe to get the best tips and guides when it comes to mobile apps.